Welcome back on this first day of July as we look at Exodus chapter 29. Again, we are going through those instructions that God has given to Moses, considering different things, including the tabernacle, the priest garments, and now we're going to focus on the ordination of Aaron and his sons and what they were to do for that. Verse 1 of chapter 29. Now this is what you shall do to them, to consecrate them, that they may serve me as priests. Take 1 bull of the herd and 2 rams without blemish, and unleavened bread, unleavened cakes mixed with oil, and unleavened wafers smeared with oil. You shall make them of fine wheat flour. You shall put them in 1 basket and bring them in the basket, and bring the bull and the 2 rams. You shall bring Aaron and his sons to the entrance of the tent of the meeting and wash them with water. Then you shall take the garments and put on Aaron the coat and the robe of the ephod and the breastplate, and gird him with skillfully woven band upon the ephod. You shall set the turban on his head and put the holy crown on the turban. You shall take the anointing oil and pour it on his head and anoint him. Then you shall bring his son and put coats on them. And you shall gird Aaron and his sons with sashes and bind caps on them. And the priesthood shall be theirs by statute forever. Thus you shall ordain Aaron and his sons. Then you shall bring a bull before the tent of the meeting. Aaron and his sons shall lay their hands on the head of the bull. Then you shall kill the bull before the Lord at the entrance of the tent of meeting, and shall take part of the blood of the bull and put it on the horns of the altar with your finger, and the rest of the blood you shall pour out on the base of the altar. As we read about the consecration of Aaron and his sons, a couple of things to note. The first part is how they were to bring them out, wash them with water, put them in the robes, each of the robes that they had, and that was pretty much most of the ceremony there. And then they were to bring the bulls before the tent of the meeting. Aaron and his sons were to lay their hands on the head of the bull, symbolizing the placing of the sins on that animal. And then they were to sacrifice it. It goes on to say that this would be a sin offering. They were to do the same thing for the rams. As we look at all of this and wonder why this is in the Bible, why God specified this, a part of it with the anointing especially, I see this as again, kind of a foreshadowing with Jesus. Jesus is our true high priest. He is the one who made sacrifice for us, as the high priest would do to take away the sins. But this high priest sacrificed himself, of course, that being Jesus. Again, much of this shows the set apartness of the priest in foreshadowing Jesus and what he would do. I'm going to jump down now to verse 38. Now this is what you shall offer on the altar: 2 lambs a year old, day by day regularly. 1 lamb you shall offer in the morning, the other lamb you shall offer at twilight. Verse 42. It shall be a regular burnt offering throughout your generations at the entrance of the tent of meeting before the Lord, where I will meet you to speak to you there. There I will meet with the people of Israel, and it shall be sanctified by my glory. I will consecrate the tent of the meeting and the altar. Aaron also and his sons I will consecrate to serve me as priests. I will dwell among the people of Israel and be their God, and they shall know that I am the Lord their God, who brought them out of the land of Egypt, that I might dwell among them. I am the Lord their God. Oh, what a great passage summarizing why all of this is being done, so that they will know why he is the Lord. Notice that there were morning and evening offerings. These offerings were to remind the people that they are the Lord's, that this is what he desires for them, to signify They're part of that faith relationship. And they were to continue to do this, to show that he dwells among his people. He lives among them there. Great passage in Exodus 29. And in chapter 30, we are in a way wrapping up this section that talks about the temple and the priest. There's a little bit more that we need to do in this. One more day, and then we'll cover that tomorrow as we look at Exodus chapter 30. Hope you'll join us as we look at the altar of the incense and the temple tax, so to speak, that we hear about in the New Testament, and then finally the basin of bronze. We'll hit that tomorrow. Join us then. Bye.